Hi, beloved soul. I'm Victoria Rebecca. Welcome to Sacred Voice, a sanctuary of sound, story, and soul. Let's begin. Sacred Voice Dreamscape, the Silenced Soul in Love series. Dreamscape 3, The Mirror and the Flame. A sleep story for the woman who begins to see herself beneath the role she plays. Written and read lovingly by Victoria Rebecca. Come, now beloved, the hour is soft, the breath long. The day has done enough. You have done enough. You are safe to listen, to let go, to witness the sacred spiral of another woman, one whose pain may echo your own, but whose path is uniquely woven from the ashes of forgetting and the embers of remembering. This is Dreamscape 3, the story of mirrors, of masks, of a flame that dares to burn the script of sacrifice. Let the words be medicine. Let the breath guide you in. Chapter 1, The Moment the Mirror Cracked. She didn't plan for it to happen that way. It was an ordinary day. Laundry, groceries, the kind of monotony that sings of safety. But she was restless. He had brushed past her that morning, barely a nod, no eye contact, no warmth, just cold breath and the weight of being tolerated. She had learned to smile anyway. But this time, as she wiped the kitchen counter, she caught a glimpse of herself in the hallway mirror. Tired, washed out, eyes dulled with disappointment. And for a single suspended second, she saw not herself, but her mother. Not the wild, glowing version from stories, but the silenced version, the one who stayed, who said she was fine, who apologized more than she spoke truth. And something in her stomach curled, not fear, not even grief, recognition. Chapter 2, The Invitation from Within. That night she lit a candle, the same one she used to set intentions months ago. But this time she didn't pray for him to change. She prayed for truth. She pulled an oracle card, the flame. The guidebook read, "To ignite your truth, something must burn. What are you afraid to lose that is already leaving?" She stared at the flame, its sway, its fierce steadiness. And for the first time she whispered, "I'm not happy." It tasted foreign, like something sacred and exiled, and it echoed louder than anything he had said in weeks. Chapter 3. A Healing Encounter. The next day she booked a sound healing session. The studio was all soft carpets and Himalayan salt lamps. The healer was gentle and grounding, with hands that felt like they had lived lifetimes. She lay down, surrendered, let the singing bowls begin. The sounds wrapped her like velvet thunder, low hums over her belly, high chimes over her heart. Her chest began to ache. A sound rose in her throat, not quite a sob, but not silence either. The healer whispered, "This is the sound you've been swallowing. Let it rise." And she did. She didn't cry. She sounded. A wail. A song. A storm. When it ended, she lay breathless in her own body, more inside herself than ever before. The healer leaned close. "You are not broken. You are waking." Chapter 4. Firelight Realizations. That night she returned to her journal, but the words that spilled weren't self-blame. They were of remembrance. "I used to love to dance when no one was watching. I forgot that my silence is not safety. What if I've never been too much? Only never mirrored?" She wrote until the pen ran out, until her hand hurt, until she had emptied the ache onto the page. Then she did something she hadn't done in months. She lit a fire outside, alone. She wrapped herself delicately in a shawl, sat beneath the stars, and whispered all her burned truths into the flame. The wind carried them, and in their place, clarity settled. Flame within me, not sent to destroy, but to reveal. Burn what was never mine to carry. Unmask the version of me who performs for scraps. Bring me back to the girl who danced, the woman who sings, the soul who remembers. Let this be the fire that does not consume, but consecrates. Chapter 5. The Mirror as a Teacher. Days passed. She didn't leave, but she watched. She noticed how she shrank when he entered the room, how she over-explained when he questioned her, how her joy dimmed when he rolled his eyes. And in noticing, she began to reclaim. She said no, and she meant it. She stopped performing apologies for his moods. She left the room when her peace was compromised. He noticed. He grew colder, tighter, meaner. But her spine lengthened. One night he slammed the door, and she didn't flinch. She picked up a rose quartz, held it to her chest and whispered, "I see you now." I have spent years being agreeable, when what I longed for was to be real. He does not know how to hold me, but I'm learning to hold myself. I thought healing was about fixing myself, but it is also about admitting I have outgrown someone. Chapter 6. The Flame Doesn't Lie. She returns to the sound healer, not to be saved, but to deepen. This time the healer asks, "Do you want to receive your own voice?" She nods. Together they chant. The room vibrates. She tones from the belly, not from the throat, from the wound, not the mask. She howls, laughs, moans, cries. And then silence. And in that silence, she meets herself. Not the girl who aches to be chosen, not the woman who tries to stay small to be safe, but the one who will burn every lie to become free. She lies in bed, candle flickering beside her, journal open, her voice humming quietly. She does not know the full path ahead, but she knows this: she is no longer asleep in her own life. And as she closes her eyes, the flame dances in the corner, a flicker of everything she is becoming. When a woman remembers her fire, the world around her must recalibrate or fall away. Until next time, darling heart, may the flame within you whisper only truth. And so it is. Thank you for listening to this Sacred Voice offering. Until next time, my friend, may your path be lit with remembrance. This has been a Sacred Voice creation by me, Victoria Rebecca. All rights reserved.